Hello students, today we are talking about NgugiWaThiongo. He is a famous African writer. Ngugi is mainly concerned about the language of African aesthetics as what language is suitable to decolonize the African mind. Decolonizing means freeing our mind from all kinds of colonial thinking. Ngugi has realized that culture is transmitted and disfigured through language and native culture, and native culture could be protected only through one's own mother tongue. Thiongo's whole life can be called as a struggle for this sustaining of native culture and protection of mother tongue. For this reason, in the later half of his career, he has stopped writing in English and has become a full-time writer in Gikuyu language, which is an African language. Gikuyu language has opened a new world of African aesthetics for the entire world. It is a rewriting of Africa which is already constructed by the West in a different manner. This simply means that Ngugi started to write in Gikuyu language, and it revealed a real picturization of Africa. NgugiWaThiongo was born as James Ngugi in Limuru, Kenya in 1938. As a child, Ngugi was deeply influenced by the storytelling or oratory practice of interior Kenyan villages. He studied in Alliance School in Mekereke University, Uganda. As a student, he realized that colonial education is only a factory which makes bright students European in thinking and black in color. The major turning point in Ngugi's life happened when he participated in the African Writers' Conference held in 1962. Here he met ChinuaAchebe, who was much interested in his novels like Weep Not Child and The River Between. Along with Ngugi Wa Mirri, NgugiWaThiongo wrote many plays which are of revolutionary nature. These plays critically analyze the injustice of Kenyan society. Most important among them is I Will Marry When I Want, published in the year 1977. Subsequently, he has been arrested and kept in detention for 1 whole year. Ngugi's novels are deeply influenced by Frantz Fanan's The Rest of the Earth and the findings of Marx and Engels in equal distribution of wealth. Thiongo advised to reject English language when one is writing about Africa. He said that when one is talking about African aesthetics or African interiors, he has to write in Swahilli or Gikuyu language. Then only we can realize then only we can experience what the real Africa. From 1978, he started writing only in Gikuyu language and focused more on issues of culture and language. The literature of Africa is mainly based on oral tradition, and NgugiWaThiongo has employed this legacy in most of his works. And his works are composed of harsh realities of colonialism. Ngugi Wa, Ngugi Wa is a strong opposer of corruption and derailed development in Africa after independence. Ngugi began his career with short stories, which gave him a good basement to write his first novel. His first novel was Weep Not Child. He wrote his first two novels with the name James Ngugi. He transformed or he changed his name towards a more traditional lineage as NgugiWaThiongo as a protest against colonial construction James. In his his original name was James Ngugi, and in his later life he changed his name as NgugiWaThiongo as a protest against English education. During 1970s, Thiongo started working in agitprop and village dramas, which threw light on the social realities of modern Nigeria. After the release of Petals of Blood, which is severely opposing the derailed or wrong development process in newly developed African cities. After this release of Petals of Blood, he was imprisoned for 1 year. When Ngugi Wa was released, he was dismissed from his job and finally sent out from his country in 1982. Unfortunately, this arrest was happened during the period of Jomo Kenyatta, who was a revolutionary leader during the period of Kenyan independence. According to Ben Okri, who is another great writer of Africa, the realities of Kenya are all in Ngugi Wa's novel. And according to Ben Okri, we can experience the realities of Kenya, like the division in society, the root of betrayal, the problematic question of the land, and the never-ending implications of colonial rule. And throughout his life, Thiongo wanted to free everyone's mind from the implications or effects of colonialism. For this, he promoted everyone to excel in their own mother tongue and write and talk only in mother tongue. He strongly opposed the use of English language for writing and talking. And most important works of Ngugi Wa Thiongo are Weep Not Child, that is the first work, published in 1964, The River Between, published in 1965, A Grain of Wheat in 1967, Petals of Blood 1977, Devil on the Cross, published in 1980, and Weep Not Child is his first novel, which was deeply influenced by the Mau Mau uprising. Mau Mau uprising is a revolutionary movement happened during the Kenyan independence, and in all his novels we can feel the influence of this Mau Mau uprising. Thank you.